This is a good reflection. Are you done with this planet? Have you accomplished everything that your soul came here to accomplish? Because we all come here with certain, you can say, challenges we need to go through, certain desires that we need to experience. Have you done all that? Do you feel complete, satiated? If you left the body tonight or today, are you good with that? Is there still some attachment to something here? Some people, they can't contemplate it. It's like the mind shuts down. It's too much. I think, I know God put that software inside us somewhere where we can't think too much about death, because it would like mess up the whole game that we're in, this divine show. But some of you can. And I remember this came to me, I don't know, somewhere in my 40s. I was done. I didn't even realize it because it was organic. It wasn't until some time later, I don't know how much later, because I don't know when it happened. But at some point I reflected. I was like, what is there left to do? Like, do I have anything left to do? I've already experienced what it's like to have like this nice connection with the opposite sex, and the intimacy and vulnerability, and feeling like you're with your own self in female form, which for me, that's probably the highest human experience to have. Second highest, I'd probably put plant medicine. I've already experienced that also. I've experienced what it tasted like to have a lot of money, although I didn't need to do that for just a couple months was enough. I was like, I'm not going to keep spending the energy it takes to keep that money. Not only that, the money comes with karma. It's not like you get money and, oh, my problems go away. You have a whole new set of challenges now when you have money. It like occupies the mind more. It keeps the mind busy. So anyway, I got to taste that. I got to taste what it's like to have a little bit of fame. And then I said, well, but I know what it feels like to help people. And so I was looking at all that. And then all the other more surface level desires, driving sport bikes and jet skis and, roller coasters, or going to Las Vegas, traveling the world. Okay. I said, okay, I did all that. Damn, what else is there? Like, there's nothing to do. Like, what are we doing? I had a girlfriend near that time. She had a lot of money. She's like, just pick somewhere on the map, man. We'll go anywhere in the world. It felt good for a second. I'm like, oh yeah, where can we go? Go to Africa? I haven't been there. Chill with the brothers. Go to Egypt? No. I don't know. Can we just like stay here? Let's just walk out in the woods. Like, the woods is road. We don't have to go anywhere. Save your money. So how close are you to reaching that point? And what if you're not at that point, which is fine. There's no it doesn't mean anything. We're just reflecting, contemplating some things. What's keeping you tied here? Because you want to feel, when we do leave this body, you want to feel complete. If it's possible, it's okay. If you're not, you come back and get complete. I mean, we can't miss here. All is good. But we're making videos and talking, and this is the subject today. What do you got to do to feel complete? What's there left to do? Write that down. Write a list of things you got to do you still feel that are strong in you. And be sure that you're not like saying like, oh, the planet sucks and I want to leave because it sucks. That's not authentic. That means the suckiness feeling, it sucks so bad that you're not even able to feel what your desires are in life, because like life feels like hell for you right now. So you have to come out of that first, and then you say, okay, what are some things I feel like, oh, I want to do this? Where are you being pulled? You're being pulled in certain directions, towards certain desires or experiences. So write all that down and see where you're at. Because it feels This is when death isn't a big deal anymore. You Me and my friend, we talk about this almost every time we talk on some level, because it's like it's a special feeling. It's like you look. It's like this life is a school. It's no different. You have elementary school, middle school, high school, college, right? Think about you're 40 years old and you're still in elementary school. You want to stay there? No, you're like ready to move on. This is how this is, kind of. For a being who has experienced life sufficiently, there's just no reason to be here anymore. The 40-year-old that's in elementary class, like, it's like silly. It's like you see all the little kids and they're all interested in their little stupid things, and you're like not interested anymore. Chasing girls and trying to get attention, and look, everybody, I'm doing TikTok and all this stuff. Like, you're just kind of like you're not in that season anymore. Oh no, here you can make $1 million, and you see all the ads, how to make $1 million, and take this seminar and do this, and oh look, this is the new dating site, and you can get your dream lover. Like, you're done. And then you see, like, oh wow, this is all the world has to offer. Of course, you're like ready to leave. It's just silly. Now, it's not a morbid, like, you don't wake up and like, damn, I woke up again in the morning. No, you by this, if you've really authentically reached a place where you're done, that means you know who you are. That means you've carved out a lifestyle that's suitable for you. It brings you peace and balance, and so you're like, okay, I'm just going to do. I'll do this until whenever. It's like the ceiling fan. You turn the switch off, and then it keeps spinning, and then, whenever this. You're willing to let the residual karma kind of burn out, and then you're gone. And it's you're ready. It's like, yeah, I don't like. Why would I want to stay here? Especially given these limited bodies. Yeah, talk to some older people. Man, I've done groups with chronic pain, chronic illness. It can get messy. Imagine it's like having an automobile, and you can't, when it starts to break down and get real bad, you can just, trade it in and get another car. With these bodies, it's like we're stuck in them. And some people have heavy karmic situations, limitations. Everybody has limitations in this body if you have a body. Actually, everybody has a chronic illness. It's called, you're going to die. If you stay in this body long enough, it's going to stop working. You can see over the years, hey, your walk isn't going to have as much pep in it. You need more sleep. Your skin everything starts to degenerate. Yeah, it's the nature of life. So why would you want to stay? Like, we're not supposed to be here that long. You see how everything's set up? So you start to realize that this life is a very temporary school. So make the most out of it while you're here. That's why I'm a big proponent, man. Live life full as you can. I mean, don't force things, but don't waste time. Go do what you feel like you need to do, or you want to experience. Go do it. Even some things your higher self, you're like, I don't need to do this. Why am I like wasting time doing it? But yet you feel compelled to keep moving forward with something that it isn't really. It's just kind of nonsense. It's okay. If the energy's strong, let it burn out. You can start to do something, and then in the process, you'll just quit. I've done that like with so many things growing up. Oh, I'm going to go to school to be a lawyer. I'm going to go to school to be a doctor. Oh, I'm going to go work at this job. And I would always quit. Now you listen to Collective Society, they say, oh, that's not good. You should complete what you start. And I'm like, why? I realize I don't want to do it. Why waste time? I'm going to go find what I want to do. Yeah, be like that. So then you come to a state where there's no more fantasies. in your head. Well, I wonder what this would be like. I wonder. No, you've either already have experienced it, so you know what it's like, or you have enough living wisdom where you can just cut right through it and see like, no, man, I'm not going to waste my time and energy and money on that. Like, for what? It's like when I was traveling the world. I wasn't traveling the world, though, like a tourist. That doesn't sound right. I was looking for answers. I was trying to find special healing solutions to incurable issues. This is what I was trying to do. And so America wasn't big enough. I realized that at like 24. So I'm like, okay, let's check these other places. But I noticed my first country was Brazil. I remember, and after that was India. Those two countries, after that, when it comes to new experience of aesthetics in a new place, I was satisfied. That was enough. Brazil and India. I've seen enough. I still had to go pursue, like I said, I had a mission. But as far as like, wow, a new place, new people, that got burnt out after Brazil and India. Those two places were diverse enough and different enough to where all the other countries kind of were similar in some way. So that also happens. You can a lot of your desires that maybe were very strong, they end up fizzling out the more living experience you have. So once you experience all your desires to a sufficient degree, you come into a more singleness of purpose. You realize, like, automatically your attention starts to become more interiorized. Automatically. You're like, I want to just stay with this peace. You can use whatever words you want to use, but there's some peace inside that's, it gets covered up. You figure out, like, whoa, the mental activity keeps covering this peace up. And the mental activity is coming from, like, what I want to do, and I got to go do this, and I got to do that, and all the desires. So now all that's done, there's no need to, the mind will still try to find something. Oh yeah, but maybe this, and maybe you're like, shut up, man, I've done all that. I just want to stay inside now. So then you just do that until you leave the planet. That becomes your thing. And then when it's time to leave the planet, you'll be able to feel. You'll feel, you can tell, the life force is kind of letting you know, like, okay, this is it. I made that video on the four stages of life. And that last stage, it's a very special stage. I mean, assuming you don't get into a freak accident or God doesn't call you out that way. If it's a natural, just kind of melting back into the source, that last season, man, that's a real special time. Cherie Dayamata experienced that, I remember. And she just, a lot of the masters, in my teacher in India, that last part, they go into seclusion. They'd have maybe their main disciple or somebody check on them or whatever. But they want to meet God. They want to meet God directly. They want to be conscious when they go out, you know? And then it's automatically you're scanning. You're like breaking, you become aware of any attachments, because it's natural to be attached. Think about it. You're 50, 60 years old. There's going to be some attachment to this life. You've been here so long. So it's a natural, intuitive process, this analysis to check and see what are the cords still that are kind of binding me here. Because you want to be free of all that. You want to make the transition as smooth as you can. You just, you know. And so when you do the analysis, the honest introspection, when you're sitting with yourself, you catch those things out. You're like, maybe there'll be a fear, like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen when I leave the body, though. And then you sit with that, and then you let intuition console you. It'll tell you, say, hey, look, man, it's all good. It's like taking off a tight shoe. Let's say something like that. And so when it's time to go, it's time to go. You'll feel very like, man, I live this life full, like full, like I deserve a vacation now. Like graduation day, yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, do you feel that way? And if not, why? Look at it and see. It's not about right or wrong, it's about analysis. That's my video. All right, I'll see you.